Hello everyone, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to the Northern California Home Gardening Channel where gardening is made easy. And today we'll be looking at how to put neem oil spray. So it's second week of February now, and it's a good time to spray the neem oil. And I'll tell you why. But before that, if your sprinklers are off, just make sure that you're turning on the sprinklers. And it's the second week, the water, the rain is kind of tapering down. And if you look at the budget, I've set the budget to 80%. So you can increase the budget as it gradually becomes the heat picks up, and so just leave it there. So what we'll be looking at today is how to spray the neem oil actually as a disinfectant for some of your plants. And make sure that you take a 1 gallon container like this. And if you see here, I filled up the water till here, right here. It's where I filled up the water. And so now I filled up the water. So here's exactly what you need in order to get it done. And before I explain it to you, I'm going to tell you why you need to spray now. So this is almost second week of February in Northern California. So in the rose plants and all the new trees, they'll start growing now. The deciduous trees, and it will start having those buds. Actually, the new buds will come, and what happens is, the aphids love them. Actually, they kind of infect them and then try to suck the tender leaves. Actually, the nectar from the tender leaves. So in order to avoid that, you need to spray this thing. So I'm going to tell you how to do this. This is an easy mix you can do, and if you take care of this now, then you'll not have any problems in the spring, hopefully. So the first one that you need is the neem oil. So this is a neem oil that I bought it from Amazon. I can provide a link to this and where I bought it. So it's basically 3 garden products into one. So it takes care of the insecticide, and hope you can see it better, fungicide, and then the miticide. It also takes care of all the three. And the second one that you need is you need one of these organic pure Castile soap. Right, this is also something that you can get it online. So you can get this in Walmart. I bought a big container actually about 1 year ago. I'm still having quite a bit on this. So this is all you need, and you also need a small tablespoon like this, and that's all you need. So I'm going to show you now how you can start mixing it. So I'm going to take this neem oil extract. I'm going to shake it nicely. I'm going to just open it, and what I'm going to do is I've taken 1 gallon of water, and slightly lukewarm water is good. So I'm going to put 1 spoon of this, and I'm going to put a couple of spoons. You can try to test it out with 1 spoon. You think I always put two is what I put. And this Castile soap, this is an organic soap. Make sure that you use an organic soap. So what I'm showing you here is all organic. Neem oil is organic, and then the pure Castile soap, this is also organic. That's all I'm going to use. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put just 1 tablespoon of this. So what happens is this Castile soap will make sure that the neem oil doesn't stick to the water, and it will nicely mix it. And once this is done, all you do is just close it, and you basically nicely shake it. Then you just pump it up. All right, so it's all nicely shaked up, and then I pumped it up also. Now it's ready to spray. So now let's go, and make sure that you're wearing a nice pair of glasses, and just to make sure that it doesn't impact your eyes, and then the gloves also for protection, and then probably a nice pair of shoes. Let's go and spray it now. So here's my apple tree, and I'm going to spray it on it now. And I did show you how I pruned it actually a couple of weeks ago. So I'm going to ready to do it, and so make sure that you do it in the early morning or in the evening, because when sun is in the afternoon, if you do it, the oil will kind of make the leaves, if you have any leaves, it kind of makes it to burn. In this case, there's no leaves actually. Even if the tree limbs, it can impact. So always do it in the sundown or in the early in the morning. So I always do it in the evening, and if you're a morning person, you can do it in the morning. All right, let's get to action now. Okay, make sure that you fully drench it. So I've drenched the entire, the tips are very important to drench it, so that the aphids usually attack right here on the tip actually, and so you make sure that you fully drench it. That's all it is. That's it for the apple tree, and let's get to action for a couple of other. Okay, so this is an improved Mayor lemon actually, and I've seen that the tips are impacted, and I did nicely drench it with the neem oil and the organic soap, and make sure that underneath of the leaves and fully is kind of completely drenched. And one more important thing is you make sure that it doesn't rain for the next couple of days, or at least a few days, because what happens if it rains, then again all these the neem oil and other things are sitting on the plant is going to get washed out, and that's of no use. So make sure that it doesn't rain. Important. So this is my cherry tree. Actually, I did the same thing what I did for the apple tree, and so completely sprayed the neem oil, and it's more like a preventive action. So it's going to take care of it. All right. So this is the pomegranate. I haven't seen pomegranate getting impacted by aphids, but it doesn't hurt actually. So I did spray the plants there. I did spray it a bit actually. So one more thing actually, if you're really worried about spraying this, yeah, spray to a small portion of the plant and check it doesn't get impacted, and then you can go for full spray. And since I already know there's no impact on this, and I went ahead and sprayed it. So if you don't want to do it for full plants, you can test it a small portion, wait for a couple of days, and make sure that nothing happens, and then you can go for the full spray. So this one is a climbing rose. So it was, I did prune this quite a bit actually, so that more structured growth. And I've seen this very susceptible to aphids, and climbing rose and also the hybrid rose. I've seen it's really susceptible. I definitely recommend this solution if you want to preventive, if you want to take care, and you want to have beautiful roses, during springtime. And this is the right time to kind of take care of it. Okay, so I did spray it fully. So this is the hybrid rose, and it was heavily impacted actually last year and the year before also. You see, with all these new buds coming up, I can show you the new buds. There's a new buds coming up actually. I did prune this heavily, and a lot of new buds are coming up. So all these buds, gets impacted. So we are going to take care of this, and I'm going to spray. I have 3 of these hybrid roses, and they're very susceptible to this aphids, and it's always take care of it before the problem happens. All right, I fully drenched it out, and so it's going to take care of it, and I'm going to take care of the other couple of other hybrid plants also. And if you found this useful, please do click like and subscribe to my channel, and have other videos. If you haven't checked out the other videos, please do check out the other videos. And thank you, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye.